Hey, this is your coach, Pastor Nat, and you are joining us on Win the Day from Back to the Bible. Today, we're going to talk about lasting contentment. Last night, my son and I took some time together to have fun. We went to this local arcade. Now, he had the choice between playing unlimited games for an hour or playing for prizes in prize machines for as long as those credits would last. Well, he chose the prize machines. Well, instead of spending an hour at the arcade, we had 10 minutes. You should have seen him. He left mad and frustrated. You see, instead of focusing on the fun that we did have for those 10 minutes, he focused on what he did not have, more time and a prize. You see, it's so easy to become disappointed and discontent in everyday moments. But that wasn't true for the Apostle Paul. Paul knew how to respond well to any circumstance because he had the secret sauce to contentment. Here's the truth. So do we if we choose to use it. What do I mean? Let's listen to Paul's words in Philippians chapter 4, beginning in verse 10. I rejoiced in the Lord greatly that now at length you have revived your concern for me. You were indeed concerned for me, but you had no opportunity. Not that I am speaking of being in need, for I have learned in whatever situation I am to be content. I know how to be brought low, and I know how to abound. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. Paul loved this Philippian church. It was 10 years earlier that Paul planted this very church. The church supported Paul during his Macedonian mission work. But there came a time when they couldn't help anymore. That's why Paul said, you had no opportunity. That is, until this recent gift they sent with Epaphroditus. But then, Paul, it's as if he slaps me in the face by saying, not that I am speaking of being in need, for I have learned in whatever situation I am to be content. Ouch, Paul. Ouch. Paul's posture of contentment is a message most of us need to hear today. Now, before I unpack that, I need to say that there is nothing wrong with desiring something. Desires are not wrong. Wanting a side of ranch with your fries is fine. Desiring a home where you don't have to put 3 kids in one room, that's okay. Having a bucket list is great. The problem lies in your contentment. Are you content if the ranch never comes? Are you thankful to God for His provision if you live in the tiny home your whole life? Are you okay if 1 out of 20 items get fulfilled on that bucket list? If not, you're not content. Paul had experienced great influence, authority, and some momentary convenience. But he traded it for hardship, poverty, and chains. Yet he said in essence, whether I have $1,000 or 10 cents, it's all good. Friend, God knows your needs. He has promised to provide them. Jesus told us that. God will deliver them. We simply need to rest and then receive that provision. So here's my challenge for you today. Refocus. Are you discontent? No prize from the claw machine? Well, that's probably not your issue today. But are you discontent in your car, your home? Are you discontent with your job, your bank account? Where is it in your life that you are telling God, with your lips or your actions, God, this isn't good enough. I demand more. We all have an area, even Pastor Nat. We need to recognize it, and then we need to pray to God to change our perspective, to refocus, and then ask to receive, and then finally receive that contentment. God provides lasting peace, joy, and contentment in all circumstances. The question is, will we receive it?